Hi, I'm Joe Carraro. Well, China garlic has arrived. I went to the grocery store the other day to buy cloves of Gilroy garlic, which are grown in California, as I have done most of my adult Italian life, and was shocked to find that Gilroy garlic was not carried by that major grocery chain anymore. The garlic cloves they were now selling were from China. Surprisingly, the cost of the Chinese garlic was less than the California-grown cloves. Of course, as other products we consume from China and certain other countries, we have no idea as to the environment where they are produced, processed, or manufactured. While I certainly don't mind spending more for produce that tastes like it should, and that I know has been grown without toxic fertilizers or harmful soil additives, and where the cost and conditions of the labor market are fairly administrated, I thought that the only way that China could sell garlic for a lower price that includes a very long transport, even with abysmally low labor costs, is to engage in predatory pricing, which is artificially lowering a price to destroy competition. Of course, that would kill off businesses like Gilroy Farms, allowing the price of Chinese garlic to then rise above where Gilroy is today. And now making it much easier for China to accomplish its predatory goals is the denial of the use of irrigation water in the Central Valley of California. That will eliminate the capability to grow garlic, asparagus, almonds, and a host of other fruits and vegetables that not only provide our country's consumers with produce, but allow for us to improve our country's balance of trade with other countries by exporting such products. Economically, we are eliminating exports at precisely the time our country is desperate for foreign purchases of our goods and services. It's almost like there's a conspiracy afoot to allow countries like China to have the capability to immediately take over what once was previously thought of as an impenetrable market, U.S. market. Oh, and what's also amazing are the ships that the produce comes on from China. They each carry 15,000 containers and have a crew of only 13 people on a ship longer than a U.S. aircraft carrier, which has a crew of 5,000. Of course, they're doing a lot more than just watching garlic. These ships have a cruise speed of 31 knots and make the trip from China to California in only 5 days. The command bridge is higher than a 10-story building and has 11 cargo cranes that can operate simultaneously, loading and unloading cargo. Each ship cost $145 million. A recent documentary on the History Channel noted that nearly all of these containers are shipped back to China empty. We send nothing back on most of these ships. What does that tell you about the current financial state of this country? What does it tell you about our balance of trade? And you know that we'll just keep buying imported produce until we run out of money. And after our agricultural business dies, the price of all that produce will go up and quality will go down. And after agriculture goes, there's not much left. And it's just not the produce. It's just about everything. Pretty soon we won't be able to compete against overpriced, inferior products shipped into our country because all we can do is consume. Our industries will be crippled to the point of no return, and we will become slaves to those producing and manufacturing countries that supply all our needs. And what exactly will those supplier nations want back in return for all the supplies we are consuming and the debt we are going into with them because of our appetites? Well, we're going to find out pretty soon because we're almost there right now. And you wonder what's the cause of unemployment in our country and the demise of our economic system? Just look at who's producing what you're consuming. Stay alert, folks. I think the worst is yet to come. And thanks for listening to An Average Joe.